Hello, everybody. This is Susan from Fast School, and you are cooking with Susan. You are cooking with Susan, and we are going to make mooncakes. Are you ready? Are you ready to make some mooncakes with me? So, let's do our warm-up, shall we? We're going to guess what is in my box. So here are some of my guesses. Here's what some of them are going to be. Azuki beans. Azuki beans. This makes the paste for the mooncakes. Azuki beans. So A is azuki beans. B is our mold. B is our mold. So A is azuki beans. B is our mold. C is sugar. C is sugar. So azuki beans is A. B is the mold. And C is azuki beans. And D is an egg. So we have A is azuki beans, B is our mold, C is sugar, and D is an egg. So let me give you some hints as to what is in my box. This item that's in my box, I can change. I can change something on it, and it gives me different pictures, different designs. So what I have, if I'm using this, I can change how it looks because it has different, I can change the part on it to give me different pictures. What do you think it is? Is it A, B, C, or D? Aha! You guys are getting this. It is B, my mold, because I can change the designs on my mold. It comes with different designs. So if you picked B, see the different designs? You got it right because it's my mold. So all of you that picked B, yay, you did a great job. You did a great job, you guys. Good job. So are you ready to make mooncakes? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Do you eat mooncakes during the festival time? Do you eat them? Do you like mooncakes? I even bought some mooncakes so I could try them before I made them. I wanted to see what's all this thing about mooncakes, so I even bought some to try. So, do you eat mooncakes during the festival time? I bet you do. Did I not get that? Okay, so I bet you do eat mooncakes during the festival time. So we want to gather the ingredients to make our mooncakes. I have my flour, I have my sugar, right? My sugar. I have my egg, and I have my azuki beans, and my lemon for the syrup. So gather the ingredients to make our mooncakes. Gather the ingredients to make our mooncakes. And we have Olivia, Moon, and Melody. Moon is there. How cool for moon cakes, right? We have Moon for moon cakes. Great job, you guys. Top 3. And look at those star grabbers go. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! So, what month of the year do we make mooncakes? What month of the year do we make mooncakes? Is it A, B, C, or D? And Alan, Steve, and Amy all picked C because it's the month of September that we make mooncakes. So great job, you guys. Great job. You have 100 stars so far. Woohoo! You will need sugar syrup for the dough. And I made some ahead of time. So you will need sugar syrup for the dough. You will need sugar syrup for the dough. So this is a happy time. It's Happy Moon Festival! And we are making mooncakes. Susan from Fast School, the chef with her future chefs, and we are making mooncakes. Woohoo! For the autumn festival. So really cool. So we have John, Roger, and Cherry all in our top 3. Way to go! Way to go. So we will need our sugar syrup for the dough. I made the sugar syrup ahead of time because I had to make this yesterday. And can you see it's really golden? It's a golden syrup. So I made the sugar syrup ahead of time. I made the sugar syrup ahead of time. And we have Bruce, Mary Waters, and Joy. Top 3. Woohoo! Woohoo! Good job. And we've got 128 stars. Amy and Tommy are grabbing stars. A whole bunch of people are grabbing stars. So sugar syrup taste A, B, C, or D? How does sugar syrup taste? What do you think? Well, you know one of the main ingredients in it, so what do you think sugar syrup tastes like? So David, Hannah, and Will all picked A because sugar syrup tastes sweet. It does. It tastes sweet because of all the sugar. Tastes really good. So what we want to do ahead of time is we'll take our azuki beans and we'll put them in a bowl and soak the beans in water ahead of time. So soak the beans ahead of time. Soak the beans ahead of time. And these are azuki beans. And we have Ted, Cherry, and Anna. Top 3. Woohoo! Way to go, you guys. Way to go. Boil the azuki beans until soft. So I soaked my beans ahead of time, and then I put them in a pot on the stove, and I boil the azuki beans until soft. So for a little while, quite a while. So boil the azuki beans until soft. And we have John, Mary Waters, and Devin. Great job. And look at those star grabbers. Frank, Jerry, Kitty, Simon, Moon, Cindy, Alan, Melody. Woo-hoo. Good job, you guys. Good job. So after you cook the azuki beans, you have to strain the water from the beans and put them into a blender. So I've strained, these are some cooked azuki beans. I strained the water and I'm going to put them in a blender. So strain water from the beans and put into a blender. Put into a blender. See my blender there? Okay, so Roger, Vivian, and Kevin, top 3, way to go! Woo-hoo-hoo. And look at my star grabbers go! Whoa, you guys are on fire! On fire! So I have the azuki beans here. It's going to be really loud, okay? So cover your ears. I got to blend these. So once I blended the azuki beans, I just scared my kitties. Daisy and Teddy went running. So once I blend the azuki beans, they are going to be like a paste. And so I'm going to heat the beans on the stove and add sugar. Oh, no, that's not sugar. Where's my sugar? So heat the bean paste on the stove and add sugar. Heat the bean paste on the stove and add sugar. Heat the bean paste on the stove and add sugar. Sorry, Daddy and Daisy. And we have John, Cherry, and Rose. Woohoo! Top 3, top 3. Do you want to see what my paste looks like? It came out really good. I made this yesterday. So can you see my paste? So this is in the blender. Then I put it on the stove and I heated the bean paste on the stove and I added sugar. And then I put it in the fridge overnight. So what kind of beans did I use to make the paste and the filling? What kind of beans are these? What kind of beans are these? You tell me. And Cherry, Mary Waters, and Anna all picked B because they are azuki beans. They are azuki beans, not kidney, not black, not red. No, I'm making my paste with azuki beans. But you can also make your filling with all kinds of things, nuts and salted egg yolk and marmalade or jam. So you can use all different things. But I'm using azuki bean paste. So you have to cool the paste and put it in the fridge overnight. So this paste I made yesterday, and it was in the fridge overnight. So cool the paste and put in the fridge overnight. cool the paste, and put in the fridge overnight. Okay, Tina, Jerry, King, and Sally, way to go! Top 3, bravo! And look at my star grabbers go! 294 stars! Woohoo! Good job, you guys. Great job. Look at some of those names there. My goodness, Yo-Yo, Simran. Yo-Yo's grabbing a few. Tina, Momo, Kitty, Bella. Way to go, you guys. So, you will need molds to make the mooncakes. You will need molds to make the mooncakes. And I bought some molds. See the pretty designs? Can you see some of these designs? I bought these online. So you will need mold for the mooncakes. You will need molds for the mooncakes. So we have Melody, Julian, and Harry in our top 3. Way to go, you guys. Good job. Good job. So I've got my molds, and I'm going to put one of them in there. So there they go. I have my mold. So then you have to grease the mold a little bit so that it doesn't stick. So I have some cooking spray. I'm going to just spray this a little bit. Spray it just a little. So grease the mold so the dough does not stick. Grease the mold so the dough does not stick. And we have Frank, Rose, and Mary Waters. Woohoo! Good job! Good job! Okay, my slide is not coming up. Where's my slide? Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to need some flour. We are going to need some flour. So let's put some flour in here. So some flour, we're going to need some flour. So we've got some flour going. And I am connected. So we've got some flour. See the flour in my mooncake? I'm going to make the dough now. I'm making the dough. So we have some flour. We have some flour. Let's see. Okay. So let's see. Slides. My slides are missing, but we are going to continue. Okay? So we have some flour in our bowl. I'm going to add a little bit of oil. Okay? Little bit of oil. So I'm going to make like a hole in the middle. Kind of like a hole in the middle of my flour. Can you see this? Like a hole in the middle of the flour. And I'm going to add some oil. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit of this oil. I'm going to add some oil. A little more oil. Some oil in there. and I'm going to add my syrup. I'm going to add my syrup. So good job. So I'm going to add remember my sugar syrup? I made this ahead of time. So I am going to put this in my dough. So there's my syrup. Putting my syrup in the dough. So now I have my flour, my oil, and my syrup, my sugar syrup in here. So we've got the flour, we've got that, and I'm going to stir it. But I don't want to stir it too hard. Okay, I don't want to stir it too hard. I just want to get like a dough. It's going to be a little sticky. To add a little more flour. Where's my flour? Little more flour. Add a little more flour in here. So I put flour, oil, and my sugar syrup. So flour, oil, and my sugar syrup. Okay. Can you see what it looks like? Can you see that dough? So that is my dough. That is my dough. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this dough. Now remember, I've washed my hands because you're working with food. So my future chefs, make sure you wash your hands, okay? Wash your hands ahead of time, okay? Okay, so we have this dough, and I don't want to lose you guys, so I'm afraid to do much there. I don't want to lose you. So we've got the dough, and I'm going to flatten it. So I'm going to flatten the dough. See that? I flattened the dough. And I'm going to put that down, I'm going to take a small ball of paste. This is my azuki paste. So I'm taking a small ball of my azuki paste, and I am going to stick it in the middle. Can you see that? I'm sticking it in the middle. So I've got my flattened dough and I've got the ball of the azuki paste. Now I want to close this up. I'm going to close this up. So I'm going to put the dough around the azuki ball. See that? See that? Now I have a ball of dough and the azuki bean paste is inside. It's inside. So now I have to do this. Let me get my mold in. So I'm going to stick it in here. Stick the ball in my mold. Stick the ball in my mold. Do you see that? See how we've got it in the mold? So let me get this out of the way. So we've got the mold, got it in the mold, and now I'm going to press. Can you see that? Can you see my mold? That look cool? So I've got one done. So now let me put another one of these in. And let's do it all again, shall we? So let's make another one. So I'm going to take some dough. I'm going to flatten it, right? And this time, I'm going to put some jam in it this time. I'm going to put some jam. I have some really tasty mango jam. Can you see that? It's a thick jam. So I'm going to flatten this, and I'm going to put some of my jam in there, because I think I want some sweet jam in my mooncakes. You see that? Now I got to close this over it. So I got to close this over the jam. Let's see if I can do this. Close this over the jam. I'm doing it. So we're going to close the dough over the jam. So see, I've got a ball now, and I'm going to stick it in my mold. So there we go. I'm sticking the ball in the mold, and I'm going to push it down. There we go. Can you see that? Can you see that? Isn't that cool? We are making mooncake molds. Mooncake cakes. Woohoo! So now I've made a couple. After the class, I'm going to make more. But I want to cook them. I'm going to get ready to cook them. So I'm going to take an egg. See the egg? I'm going to whisk it up a little. I'll take an egg, and I'm going to create a wash on top of my mooncakes. Take a wash on top of my mooncakes. So what that does is when I cook my mooncakes, they'll turn a golden brown. They will turn a golden brown. So I take my mooncakes with the egg wash on top, and I'm going to bake them in the oven for about 20 minutes at 350. So I am going to take my mooncakes, and I am going to go bake them in the oven. Do you want to see what they're going to look like? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you because I made some yesterday, and they were so yummy. They were so yummy. So here are some of my mooncakes from yesterday. So some of them have the azuki paste, and some of them have the mango jam. But you could also make these with salted egg yolks in the azuki paste. You can also put nuts in them. So I think I need to try one of these and see what they taste like. What do you think? You think? Huh? Shall I try one? Oh, I like them. Do you like them? So the dough is really sweet. And look inside. There's my azuki paste. I think I like mooncakes. Very good. Now that I have my mold, I think I'm going to make some more mooncakes. And I am going to celebrate with you, my future chefs, because it's Moon Festival, Autumn Moon Festival. And I'm going to make more mooncakes and celebrate with you. So this is Susan from Fast School, and we have been cooking mooncakes. And thank you, my future chefs, for cooking with me. We have made some awesome mooncakes. So are you going to make mooncakes? Are you going to make mooncakes? What will you put inside? Will you put azuki paste? Or maybe you'll put some marmalade, some jam? Maybe you'll put salted egg yolks. So now you know what you need to do to make mooncakes. So make some mooncakes for the Autumn Festival, Autumn Mooncake Festival. So I hope you enjoyed today's class. I did. I loved making mooncakes. So thank you, my future chefs. And I will see you on Sunday for another cooking show. We are going to make French toast and sausage. So see you on Sunday. This is Susan from Fast School signing out. Bye-bye.